Welcome students in my YouTube channel which is Biology by Mahesh sir. Today we will take the next topic for 12th RBSc, 11th RBSc and then CBSc. The topic related to plant physiology and name of topic is pathway of water in plant. In last class we have to study about that how water received by the root and then transport to the different part of plant from root to the stem xylem. Today we will discuss that how water received by the root hair and then transferred to the root xylem. The xylem which present in the root, that time it follow the different pathway, so we will study separately from the transportation. The name of topic is pathway of water in plant from root hair to root xylem. So from root hair to root xylem, it generally follow the three method of pathway or three method of passage. First is apoplast. It is apoplast. Second is symplast. And third V means vascular pathway or membrane pathway. So three pathway followed by the plant root for the transportation of water from root hair to root xylem. So in this diagram we will study about the pathway of water in plants. First of all, these diagrams show the complete structure of root hair, root cell and then root xylem. Now in this structure, the blue dot line is cytoplasm and then inner structure is called vacuole in plant cell. The outer structure is of cell wall. The two cell junction, it is a junction between the two cell. One is the plasmodesmata. These are the structure which related to the transportation of pathway or movement of water or the pathway of water from cell to cell in root hair to xylem or root xylem. Now first we take the apoplast. In the apoplast pathway, first it is generally the pathway which used by the plant generally. Clear? So that time the apoplast pathway used by all type of cell in plant in which the water move from cell to, especially the dead living cell or the cell wall to the intercellular space. So here the movement of water between the cell wall and then intercellular space, that time these type of pathway is called apoplast pathway. So here the apoplast pathway easily explain that water move from cell wall to cell wall between the two cell or intracellular space. So here it is also called the non-living pathway of water because it use the dead structure which is cell wall for transportation of water from root hair to root xylem. So it is called apoplast. Here. Now after the transportation of apoplast, the cell is unable to transfer from root endodermis due to the presence of Casparian strip. So they generally use the another pathway for transportation which is called symplast. Now in symplast, transportation of water in which the combination of two structure, one is plasmodesmata and second is desmosome. These structure is generally we can say it is a plasmodesmata and the structure is called tonoplast. So they generally use the cell junction. So the pathway which generally use the cell junction which is plasmodesmata and then tonoplast, these type of pathway is called symplast. So in apoplast we use the cell wall and then intercellular space. In symplast we use the plasmodesmata. So here water move from this area to this area by these junction. So these type of transportation is called symplast. So symplast is the transportation of water in simple way or with the help of cell junction, which is plasmodesmata, and then tonoplast, which present in a plant cell. Now third transportation, which is vacuolar transportation. In the vacuolar transportation, we can write the transportation through the plasma membrane. The transportation through the plasma membrane. When these type of apoplast and symplast transportation enable, that time the plant use the mechanism which is the transportation of water with the help of or through the plasma membrane. So it is a straight transportation from one cell to another cell through the plasma membrane. So here they use the plasma membrane for transportation. So these three type of transportation from root hair cell to the root xylem. Now we take these transportation diagram in different way. In different way means the transportation of water from soil solution to root hair cell, then cortex, endodermis, and other structure. So pathway, apoplast, then symplast, and then vacuolar pathway. The three type of pathway we studied recently. Now it is a ray diagram of pathway. First, the water which present in soil, which is called soil solution. Now these water from soil solution to transfer into the root hair by the process of diffusion. Now root hair, which is single cell structure, transfer the water to the cortex, cortex to endodermis, where the passage cell present. Now passage cell to the pericycle, and then from pericycle to protoxylem, and then from protoxylem to metaxylem. So it is a final destination of water from the root hair cell to the root xylem. So it is a root xylem. So these are the general pathway which use in plants. Now in this pathway, first water from soil solution to root hair transfer by the apoplast or symplast. They can use what type of pathway. If the endodermis possesses the Casparian strip, that time these pathway is generally used, which is called symplast. That time they not use the apoplast pathway. That means the transfer of water through the cell junction, basmosome and tonofiber. So it is a symplast pathway. If this type of pathway is used by the plant, that time it transfer the water from endodermis to pericycle, and in some cases they use the vacuolar transport. That means the transfer of water from vacuole through the plasma membrane. So these are the three pathway which used by the plant for the transportation. So the ray diagram for transportation. Clear? So in this topic we studied about the pathway which used by the plant for transportation of water from soil solution to the root xylem, apoplast, symplast and vacuolar transportation. So thank you for watching my video. If it is useful for you, please share to the other students so they can subscribe it.